Welcome, everyone, to Young at Heart session number 99. I'm Father James DeLucio with the Paulist Fathers, once again in the parlor of our rectory here in New York City. A very fine day this June 23rd, for we actually opened up the church, and at the 12:10 Mass, which I participated in, we had over 25 people separated 6 feet apart. We all had our masks on, but prayed heart to heart, because, of course, we share in rhymes and Mother Goose and many other things to keep us young at heart here and there and everywhere. My first selection was a song popular in a theatrical in England in 1797. I point this out that many popular songs and ditties ended up in nursery rhyme books. So this one sounds a little something for adults, but it's equally fun for children because it has this refrain in every stanza. The refrain reflects the story of a chef and proprietress of a popular tavern named Mrs. Bond, and she wants to go and get some of the ducks in the pond to serve to her customers. So our refrain, and I'm going to write it out in the commentary below the video so you can join in at the end of each stanza, and it simply goes like this. Dilly, 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 come to be killed, for you must be stuffed and my customers filled. Dilly, 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 come to be killed, for you must be stuffed and my customers filled. I repeated it twice for you. Okay, so here we go. Get ready and join in. Oh, what have you got for dinner, Mrs. Bond? There's beef in the larder, and ducks are in your pond. Sing dilly, 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 come to be killed, for you must be stuffed and my customers filled. Send us the beef first, good Mrs. Bond, and get us some ducks then, dressed from the pond. Cry dilly, 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 come to be killed, for you must be stuffed and my customers filled. John Ostler, go fetch me a duckling or two. Ma'am, says John Ostler, I'll see what I can do. Cry dilly, 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 come to be killed, for you must be stuffed and my customers filled. I have been to the ducks that swim in the pond, but I found they won't come to be killed, Mrs. Bond. I cried, dilly, 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 come to be killed, for you must be stuffed and my customers filled. Mrs. Bond flew down to the pond in a rage, with plenty of onions and plenty of sage. She cried, dilly, 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 come to be killed, for you must be stuffed and my customers filled. She cried, little wagtails, come here and be killed, for you must be stuffed and my customers filled. Dilly, 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 come to be killed, for you must be stuffed and my customers filled. Ah, wasn't that a good hearty song? You can see it as a kind of drinking song, too. And perhaps this very day, if you feel creative, you can put your own melody to this, because my book doesn't give me any sheet music to go with it. Devise your own little song and see what you come up with. It will be fun, and a lot of fun if you share it. Why not? Okay, our next one. This is a 4-line poem that echoes a much, much more popular Mother Goose rhyme. See if you can tell which rhyme it alludes to. Our Jemima lost her mare and can't tell where to find her, but she'll come trotting by and bring her tail behind her. Also, this was part of the many, many verses that were added over the years to Yankee Doodle Dandy. So it went like, Our Jemima lost her mare and can't tell where to find her, but she'll come trotting by and by to bring her tail behind her. And the allusion is to the more popular Little Bo Peep, who lost her sheep and can't tell where to find them. Leave them alone, and they'll come home, wagging their tails behind them. Fun, fun, fun. Speaking of, at the times these were written and put in these books, England was known for all its wool and lamb and mutton. And so these two lines, also evocative of Bo Peep, give us a little more description of 18th century England. Half o' England, yes, nowt now but sheep. In every corner they play Bo Peep. Nothing else to do when you're watching sheep. And Bo Peep also is a reference not only to the fair little maiden, but to a peekaboo. Bo Peep, Bo Peep, Bo Peep, Bo Peep, Bo Peep, Bo Peep, Peep. And makes me think of those little Easter things, marshmallows, peeps, which we devoured as children, and now they're just like eating a cup of sugar. So I don't usually have them, maybe once in a great while, but they have them year-round now, and in flavors. I've not tried the flavors, have you? There's chocolate, there's banana, there's grape, too sweet, grape. But at any rate, all from evoking Little Bo Peep. Here's a fun one. Little boy, where wast thou born? Far away in Lancashire, under a thorn, where they sup sour milk in a ram's horn. I wonder which children would be apt to want to learn that rhyme. Odd. I find it odd. What about you? Now I have one more. Let me see what I wrote down here. This one is about growing up in wisdom. When I was a little boy, I had but little wit. 'Tis a long time ago, and I have no more yet, nor ever shall, until the day I die. For the longer I live, the more fool am I. True wisdom, to recognize the fool in us, and that's when we really begin to learn. Don't you think? I think so. And I have one little more about growing up, and this is it. When I was a little boy, my mammy kept me in, but now I am a great boy and fit to serve the king. I can hand a musket, and I can smoke a pipe, and I can kiss a pretty girl at 12 o'clock at night. I hope they're married. But this is the 18th century, of course. Of course they're married. And so we have something for little boys and girls to look forward to. Lots of kisses for the missus and the mister when you find the right one. The right one. Take your time to find the right one, for if it's not the right one, no fun will be had. Thank you so much for joining me. Tomorrow is our 100th session. I have some songs that I'm working on. I better go and practice them now. And thanks again for joining me. Stay healthy, wear your masks, keep safe, and God bless everybody. Bye.